So yellow. You still around?
Hello.
Or you?
Yes, I am. Patience.
Um, I mean, you could still. Do you want to talk privately about the plan here?
We can do that. Yes.
Sure.
Mhm.
Let's
You,
do it.
before you do anything, I'm going to talk to you privately as well.
Well, we're
You can
just
go
gonna.
first. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, first. All right.
John's giving us permission. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, one of us should probably take the 6 and go take Rex, right? Because that dude is just gonna drop all sorts of military or all sorts of orbital drops on there, right?
Yep. I can get there because I drew a flank speed.
Okay. Should I leave you the 6 then? You'll take care of it?
You could. It's just thinking. I can get there and take it without vacating Abyssria, I suppose. I'm just wary that Barony is going to have a sizable dread force and is going to research Dreadnought 2 this round.
Well,
So
that's
you
not a
can
bad
take it
thing.
again.
That's not a
Yeah.
bad thing for you and me,
But-
man.
If he sends it to Sol rather than to Mechatol. So if he builds up his dread force and is gunning for Mechatol next round, a way we could stop him is if you invade Dalbutha Exahan to block him off.
Yeah, through the B, but John's got something in the B right now, I think.
But you could agree with him to take the B under the guise of scoring 2 systems adjacent to Mechatol, and then you could take Dalbutha Exahan.
Yeah. I don't know that John's feeling very friendly towards me right now, man.
What I'd suggest is have your talk with him first, and then we'll talk again.
No, he wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, does he?
So
No.
yeah. So what I want to propose is that one of us take Rex, and that I think we've got a good thing going here. Like as I've already argued to you, I don't want you teaming up with him because obviously Soul's out in the lead here. Like I'd rather we team up and not have to worry about our border.
Yep.
So he's going to try to convince you otherwise for sure, but I don't see what the argument is. He's not going to be able to stop Soul from his side of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go listen to him, but my proposal is that you and I work together to get Soul off Rex before he digs in like a tick, and swap supports.
For sure.
Okay. Cool, man.
By the way, I would appreciate if you let me spend Tarman first up because I want to get hyper.
Hey man, if we can work something out between us, I'm happy with that. That's no problem.
Great, thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Hey John, we can talk now if you like. John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You want to hop down and do a secret chat?
Let's go into secret chat.
We'll follow this one too.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, so you wanted to talk about something?
Well, you brought up a support swap earlier. I wanted to talk and see if that deal was still on the table or if you found a different support swap.
At the moment, I don't want to support with anyone because if I support you, it will anger Ghosts, and if I support Ghosts, it will anger you. But I don't know. You can try convincing me otherwise.
Well, I think Abyssria is probably worth more, and then you win the fight against Ghosts, I think. Don't know, I wouldn't say that I'm happy with our borders because you've got the entirety of our equidistance, but I've got the entirety of the other side, so I could see it leaving this. I've just played this game like several times with Patience. This is how he wins. He finds somebody to quarterback and convinces them to attack.
Oh yeah. I'm aware of that.
And so, and I didn't even get a chance to tell you no a round ago because they all talked over us. So and what's going to happen is it's going to be, if we don't do it now at low points, it's going to be too late to do it later and not have people accuse each other of king making.
Right.
So I guess, and I know that you and Ghost have a lot to talk about because you're scoring above their skies and above their planets and whatnot. I guess my only question is what changed for you that it was interesting a round ago, but it's not interesting now?
Nothing's changed. I'm still interested in doing it. I would much rather be allies with you than with Ghosts because, like, I'm very happy with the border arrangement that we have right now, and I don't want that compromised. So, I know one thing that could help me be more like open to swapping with you is if you vacate the systems adjacent to Mechatol, so I can score that point this round.
Yeah, I'll totally move that carrier out of the way so you don't have to kill it. I'm 100% into that.
I'll probably have to attack Yssaril cruiser, but I won't take Wellen, and then take those two systems because I don't think I'll be holding Tarman, especially if I support with you. Ghosts will take it off me. But if it's all right, wait till tech is popped. I can use Tarman as a green skip, and then I can support swap with you, which will anger Ghosts, but I'll have spent Tarman already, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Cool. So we don't know where Khoodos' head is actually at.
I guess that would be it for now.
They have made promises to both players, and I do not know which one they're actually going to keep. It's coffee time, folks. Yeah, betray both. Why not?
All right, I think everyone's back. So, John, are you here?
I am here.
Khoodos, you here?
I am.
Sneaky, here. SneakyRaul.
Oh yeah, I said yes. I must have cut out.
That's okay. Patience, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Caluin, are you here?
Yo.
And Snore.
I'm here.
Okie dokie. Our speaker is White, so whenever you're ready, lead us off, White.
Snore.
It's gonna be either of our turn. My trade agreement's gonna be for you, White. As soon as it's one of our turns.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because we can't trade right now, can we?
Yeah. So, leave it out here for then.
I'm gonna take trade.
So, Khoodos, did anything change, or are we?
I'm still debating in my mind. Can we quickly pop into secret chat again?
Oh, now it's firing off. Yep.
Yeah.
We're in it.
Talk to me.
All right. So I don't think I can go for Mechatol. It's too difficult even with flank speed because I can't get to Dreadnought 2 this round. But if you leave me tech, then I can go for Dread 2s and take it next round.
I will do that if we swap, and you don't swap with John.
I mean, you could take, or you could take Warfare and go for Mechatol yourself. Is that a viable play?
I'm not sure. I was going to take tech. So if you want tech, that's cool with me. I just don't want you making a deal with John. It's the same problem that we've been talking about since the get-go.
But, I mean, by the same token, I can't make a deal with you for support swapping because then Abyssria is just so vulnerable. You'll take it in a heartbeat. But
you're L1 then. He's a little wimpy Naalu, and you've got all the money.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. At the moment, it's the same thing. Like if you expect me not to make a deal with him, then you've got to understand he won't want me to make a deal with you either. So
I understand it.
I just have to hold off.
Khoodos is in such a
I think that just
kerfuffle.
We'll each do our own thing for the time being, but not get in each other's way.
Oh, I hear you, man. I'm happy to collaborate. My problem is, again, this game is probably going to come down to stopping Soul. And I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to do it if you swap with John, because I can't leave my slice open.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah. So I think you need to think long term. Like I'm suggesting you think long term about it. He's Naalu. He doesn't have the guns to stop you. Okay, like you said earlier, I've got the wormholes. Like it's better that we piece up. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I get that you're not going to make a decision right now, but I think hopefully logic will reign in that regard.
Patience's issue here is he's making a
we'll see.
like a
so
meta deal.
I'm going to take tech then.
And
That's
John's
okay.
like actually
I would take
offering
it
kind
so
of
that I can
tangible
research
position
Dread too.
here.
Well, let's make a deal then, man, and I'll leave it for you.
Well, what do you propose then? I mean, support swap is off the table. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm proposing. Okay, I'll take tech. Sorry, man.
Fine. All right.
I should charge one for both.
Hey, Patience, will you hop into a secret chat with me real quick?
Oh my gosh, guys, we thought we were going to get away with it, but round 3 is when it is all.
I just got back.
Yeah,
it's all kicked off. We're in secret chat town.
Happily.
Let's follow John and Patience while they're picking strategy cards.
Oh, I have to. Sorry, man. I thought I was there, but I wasn't.
We're doing the Grizzly and Deaf thing. We got to stop. How do we stop?
Ooh.
Stop trying to sword swap.
I'm back.
I can't stop Soul later
Hang
in
on.
the game if my flank is open to him. There's just no way.
I mean, you're in the same boat. Like, you got to stop with all the secret chats and.
Dude, you started it, man. You started trying to get his support out of him.
No, I didn't. He offered it to me. We had never spoken
Okay,
about it.
fine, fair enough, whatever. But you're going after it.
And I did not tell him I would accept it until you took him into a secret chat. It doesn't matter. Hey, we've played a lot of games. I've noticed you get laser focused on stuff sometimes. How do I get you to stop being laser focused on me?
Hey, it's not about you, John. I'm actually really concerned about Soul. That's what I'm concerned about. And if you can understand strategically that if you team up with him and the late control objectives come out, he's got one way to go, and that's me. Meanwhile, I'm going to be responsible for stopping Soul. And if my backside is open to him and he's encouraged to go my way, I can't go do that safely, right? That's my problem. So my issue is I'm going to pull as hard as you pull to get, if you're trying to get a swap with him, that's all I'm saying. And I'm happy not to do that because I agree with you. It's a waste of both our times, man.
Yeah, I just don't know how we stop with a guy that, I mean, this is obviously going to be a support for the throne game.
Yeah,
it's just part of the rules.
We stop by you go swap with Snorecerer and I swap with him.
Yeah, I'm not into that because that's the same way. I would rather be friends with L1 than be friends with Yssaril. The same reason you would.
Well, you're actually working both sides, John. You're already friends with Yssaril.
Okay, cool. I've said my piece. I don't want to take up a ton of time. I've just asked that me and you not do the Deft and Grizzly thing.
I want the same thing, John, but you got to understand that this isn't about being laser focused. This is about thinking strategically about what happens with Soul in the late game. And if you swapped with him, then my backside's wide open. Right?
I'm in the exact same boat. Like,
no, you're on the other side of the map. You don't have to worry about stopping Soul. So you're not in the same boat, man.
Dude, I've not. Actually, I do have. Soul and I are neighbors. Just me and you aren't even neighbors with Soul right now. I guess you guys are sharing a system, but like you're working with. Like, okay, cool. I've said my piece, dude.
Okay, that's why I agree with you. We shouldn't be doing the Deft and Grizz thing, man. But if you're going to try to go after his trade agreement or his support swap,
the Deft and Grizz thing has been trademarked now.
I hear you. And like Def said to Grizz, or they should have said to Grizz, if you're going to go after his support swap, I'm going to fight it every step of the way.
If you leave it alone, I'll leave it alone, man. I got no problem with that.
Well, I mean, there is an alternative. You and I are neighbors. Do you want to just support swap?
Oh, whoa!
That way, then we both have to leave it alone. It like solves the problem. Instead of being Deft and Grizz, instead of you and I being focused on playing against each other, you can take care of Soul. I can be if L1 goes into you, I still have the opportunity to gut him. Like, we can be the balance that you're looking for.
Yeah. I'm open-minded to it, man. Yeah. All right, let's see how this shakes out right now. But yes, I'm open-minded to it, John.
Okay. He's gonna offer me the support for the throne again. When he does, like, that has to be our moment to both say no to him. You know?
Yep, I'm down.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
It's a good call.
So Patience and John are afraid of being a Defterous Jaybird situation, where they.
Patience, can I just clarify something?
Make it where neither of them can win.
Yeah, where they're feuding each other, and they fight, where purple and red fight over yellow, and just feed yellow. And they just decided maybe we should just support swap with each other.
Wow.
And then maybe we'll deal with everything that way instead.
This is so crazy.
This is so good.
Politics is interesting. Leadership is interesting. I do want a second dock at home. Construction makes some sense. I got lots of good options.
So the idea now is, in order for purple's flank from yellow to be protected, it will be protected by red digging into yellow if yellow digs into purple.
Wow.
Oh, maybe
If this hasn't been settled yet, this is like,
maybe
seeing how all this shakes out, basically.
Into Mechatol, so patience doesn't have to attack Soul.
But I don't know how L1 would get there. Because there's no... Oh, no, he could, yeah.
I will be right back super duper quick.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
there's no path. There's... Oh, yeah, there's the beta. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I'm in the path either way, but I'm not going to leave my carrier out here now that I've scored the point. You know what I mean? I'm kind of expecting you to get your cruiser gone.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh, you can't leave it there. How starved is everybody on tokens? There's no
That's my biggest problem with the cruiser is that I would move it, but I only have 2 fleet.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. All right. So I take politics, you take leadership. I take construction, you take politics, and nobody gets leadership.
I mean, the problem with this whole thing is that I didn't expect like leadership, politics, and construction to be left on the table because I wanted all 3 of those on the. Because I would love to get a space dock on Turkon and be able to build on it. So I might be taking construction, but then if nobody takes politics, I have to take it.
Yeah, you kind of do.
I mean, I'm not.
Okay, Matt's back.
I don't want
to have
coffee tokens. I only get 1 action. Use that action to build. Wow, it's so interesting. I think all right, I can only make 5 pieces of plastic if I don't take construction. And I'm just talking out loud to fill some of the gap, guys, because there's a lot to think about here.
Yeah, no problem, Joe. Take your time, man. It's important.
So if I get 5 pieces of plastics, I'm getting 4 more fighters and a carrier. I need some infantry. Soul is going to do their thing. That leadership rider's
You're going to be able to build at home twice this round. So you can technically build 10 pieces of plastic.
That's true. I should call that out. Except I'm in the... Well, I guess both those things could be carriers, but I'm going to be in fleet supply challenge if I don't take leadership. And
we really slowed down here.
A little bit, yeah.
I think there's just going to be around with no construction.
Basically, these players play fast, and then when it becomes negotiation time, they want to negotiate the whole round ahead of time as much as they can.
Naalu, can I have a word with you, please?
Oh my gosh. All
who's
right.
Lizix.
Yeah, of course.
And Barony, I wouldn't mind chatting to you. This is so.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and set turns, though.
We spoke too soon on the secret combos.
2 systems adjacent to Mechatol. Would you mind... Actually, I don't care about the empty space system in my slice, but I do care about the baited wormhole in front of Sol. So if you get that destroyer out of there and I move in there, that'd be great.
You mean the carrot?
So they're doing some territory stuff. I'm going to bounce in. There's another... Oh, wait, Hunter's in it. Okay, Hunter will fill us in with...
free in your zone as well.
White and blues convo.
Please.
I don't know where I can move the destroyer to. Are you saying you don't care if I move it to Arnam Mir?
Yeah, I don't mind. You can move it there.
Because we're so starved on token, then I'm going to have to move, and I'm good with moving out of your way, but could I get your racial so I can get an extra token for the moving both ships out of your way? Because I now literally have a fleet in the front of your area. I only have 1 action this round, dude. I guess I have leadership. But yeah, I'll move it out of your way first action right now in exchange for your racial promissory.
Okay, if that happens, could you move the destroyer to the empty space in front of Sol instead? So it's not in my face, because I might need to go through there to attack Ghosts.
But then I can't move the carrier if I do that.
Oh, you want to move both at once?
Yeah, because if I activate here, I can move both of them there. Like the destroyer goes there, the carrier goes there. They're both just out of your way.
Sure, but I don't need... I don't mind the carrier staying there for now. That's...
Oh, I thought you were going to score that. Okay, so
I just need...
want me to move the destroyer.
Yes.
And why do you want to know? Okay. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah,
but-
because
okay.
it's more valuable to me to block up the beta so that people can't attack me through that wormhole.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I don't have anti-mass yet. Okay, so in exchange for your racial promissory, I put my
Yes.
destroyer in front of Soul.
Great, thank you.
That will be my
Is-
turn.
But yeah, and like every grocery store had like a lineup. It was pretty weird, and they were doing like the club thing of making you wait
it's my
until
turn. You
somebody
got that
gets
card,
up.
Elwin?
Yep. Coming your way.
I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to go into a secret chat with White, please.
Ooh, I'm popular.
Definitely
so
don't feel like I
Naalu.
can complain about it. So.
I know, it's
That most
really...
recent one,
Yssaril.
the Barony Soul one.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you,
Am I the only one that just
wasn't
got
worth it.
kicked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
patience, you're the only
Yours-
one on the game.
I
They're
have
not support
Yeah, you
swapping.
got
I'll tell you
kicked
that
out of
much.
What's
Gotcha.
up, Sneaky?
Sorry, what's up with the destroyer? I didn't hear any chat about it. Obviously, I was in the other.
Oh, I
I
got
was in an other talk.
I got paid to move it there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, fine.
We lost
Wondering what's-
Patience, by the way. Patience dropped.
Yeah, no, I can hear everybody.
Great, great.
I just need to get back in.
While patience gets sorted, White, you want to go into the secret chat?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Actually,
patience.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeebus.
Okay, awesome, thanks.
How
Yeah, we
dare
can hear
they? They were our favorites.
I know, they were the chosen
They were
ones.
the chosen ones.
I can hear you.
How about now?
Well,
Off
Now I
by
hate
Omni's
them.
bird, like static.
No, you cannot hear me? That's weird.
Okay, yeah, I hear you now. I am very worried about you and Soul, like support swapping, and you just both of you taking over the map.
He has asked me twice, and I have
I
denied him
just wanna-
twice.
Do it with us, just so it's
EJ
like
is
set in
showing up.
stone and it doesn't change.
right when
I'm
when
happy
things
to
are
support swap
Yeah,
Holly
exactly.
slowing
with
down.
you. Maybe
Not-
not this
like we were
round,
doing
but I
so
would
good,
rather
EJ.
support-
I'm gonna wait until you take this back, just so I can't do like the sneaky take your shit.
also,
and
isn't it
then
round 3?
Yeah, that's
swap.
pretty much what.
Yeah, it is.
like swap and then immediately take your shit. But as soon as you
Throw
put a
me
unit
off
there,
when
I'd be
I'm
down to support
editing
swap.
for the YouTube.
I've got time codes for you, baby.
Can
Don't you worry.
also promised me
Oh, sure.
immunity from Magian. No, you don't even have Magian.
I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna say what I always say. I'm gonna promise you immunity from Magian all the way up until I see that you can win in the round.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So
this
if that's
means
good with
nothing.
you, I'm okay with that.
Cool. I'll be down for that. Yeah.
To the main chat.
Port swap that you guys made, those weren't secrets then? Those didn't. Or
Everybody's having
support
secret
for the thrones, they
conversations
didn't
about
go
who
up?
they won't support with the throne swap
did
with
someone
at this
support
point.
swap?
I wish they would make the
Oh, no,
agreement
just
that we had in
support
game
swap. Just a
2
promissory
that was just like, hey, how about none? How about no secret support swap? Or was that
Caluin
game
brought
1?
it up as an
It
option.
wasn't my promissory
Yeah,
note that
it,
moved
that was
around,
game
but-
1 actually. My mistake,
Red,
but still.
Red got a note, green. So
What am I doing?
Red. John has so many notes. Look at how many notes John has.
Wow.
And we don't know what any of them are.
And he was saying earlier, like, I keep getting stepped on by Patience, and Patience, you're really good at talking.
I'm into giving you your racial back in exchange for potentially the speaker token. We might be able to make a different deal as well.
We'll see. Because I might be in need of trade goods this round. So I'm going to drop that here, and I'm going to give my trade agreement to White, as promised. You bring the cruiser with that.
Oy vey. I'm sorry I'm not getting back here yet, folks. I wish I had an answer as to why, but Steam's been giving me trouble. What do I do?
I think we've already condemned it to be a long game with all these secret chats anyway. So don't you?
Well, I don't want to slow it down anymore. We're actually, when we're playing, we're moving pretty quick. Like, it's not that we're
I
not fast
agree.
players. There's a lot to
Yeah.
discuss, obviously.
We all know what we're doing. All right, guys. I'm just going to do first round trade.
I'd like to be in on that, even though I'm not in the game here.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
Playing.
purple talking.
Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, so I'm going to offer the standard one for a refresh and a wash. I'm neighbors with everyone, I believe, because of Mechatol. Yes. So I've already talked to Barony. I'm not going to be refreshing him, but I'll be refreshing green and yellow for 1 trade good each paid from him. Lovely.
Okay. If Barony gives you a trade agreement, it comes down to the same, and Barony doesn't waste 2 trade goods. But it's your call.
But I would be washing his anyway from the trade agreements.
Yeah, they come back anyways. It basically works out the same.
What I mean is, right now, Barony, you have 3 trade goods. Whatever.
Yeah. No, he's right, Caluin. You want to give him your TA, so you keep those trade goods. It works out
the 3 trade goods that you already have.
But it works out better.
We've really fallen off the horse now. Now we're relitigating trade negotiations.
Yep, they had never have trade negotiations as secret chats. It makes
sorry, I think I'm just too dumb
no,
to
it's a
realize
completely different
so I will
group of
just
players.
I'll accept yours first, so I take that.
And then you refresh the other 2.
And then I'll refresh all 3 of them, getting these 2, and he gains his trade goods from it. I'll be doing the same for Ghosts at the cost of 1. And Naalu, would you like to do the same?
Yeah, 2 for 3 sounds good to me.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm doing it. If Celia, if you can do that for me, or somebody, that'd be great.
If I'm able to grab, should I just go around and grab? Yeah.
Here's the one you would have netted from knowledge.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys. Can I just throw this out to you guys and maybe anybody watching the game and listening who could give instructions in chat that could be relayed? So I'm trying to boot up Steam. This was happening to me before too. It's saying connection error. My internet's obviously working because I'm talking to you guys over it.
Right.
But I'm getting this box that says retry connection, start in offline mode or quit.
So my buddy was having the same problem, and his router had the DNS overwritten. So if you log into your router real quick, change your DNS to 8888 or 8844.
Oh man, we're hacking into the mainframe now.
That'll depend on what type of router you have, but it's probably a DNS issue.
Gonna give back Barony his trade agreement for the
chat also says
and you would type in something like
Steam into offline mode.
192.168.1.1 or 1.0 or 0.1 or something. It depends on which router model, and then that's where you would update your DNS. There might be an easier way to do it, but my buddy just had the exact same problem.
Okay, so I go into like my system and go into network and internet and go.
No, actually, just open a browser.
A web browser.
Oh god.
Okay, and then what?
Open a browser, and the address you want to put in is 192.
Enhance.
168.
Enhance.
In the search bar?
Yeah.
Enhance.
168.1.2.
Probably.
If that doesn't work, it's the last number is gonna be 1, or it's going to be 0. It's one of those 3.
What does this do?
You're logging into
it goes to your router.
Okay. Wow, this is news to me.
And it also probably means your router was hacked, dude. With your background in politics,
he just says, "Oh, you're gonna want to burn their whole computer down."
Are we talking? Because I don't have a Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi. I just have wires.
It's still that.
Okay. It says this site cannot be reached. Try checking the connection. So that's not working either. Check my internet connection.
Is it 1 or which number do you put at the end? Because it's
2.
gonna be 0, 1, or 2. It's probably 1.
We can't get through a single game without one wackadoodle technical difficulty. That is the theme of the semifinals.
Yeah, this year.
Oh man.
And I hope that's the problem. Because if I gave you bad advice for
hilarious,
I'll feel real dumb.
Oh no, man! I'll try this. And like what I did earlier was I like rebooted my laptop and it worked temporarily, but then this came up again. So I don't want to have it happen again.
The thing is, I wonder if you can start tabletop in offline mode and search for the game anyways.
Yeah, Lucretial in chat said you should be able to do offline mode and it might be okay.
Yeah, I tried that earlier and it didn't work. But
Lucretial also says please change your Windows DNS settings instead of messing with your router. You can do it in the adapter settings. I'm not helpful. I'm just reading chat back at you.
There's that too.
Okay. I'm gonna try just like so. I've gotten in tabletop. Like I don't think I'm going to see a list of games. When I did this earlier in offline mode, I didn't see a list of games, but I'll let you know in a second. Yeah, no list of games. Okay, so
sorry, just thinking about my ship movement at the moment.
So that doesn't work. Okay, so Matt, can you tell me again? Sorry.
I can. I can't guarantee it's actually useful. Here's what Lucretial said. You don't need to enter the router to do that. You can set Windows DNS. You can do it in the adapter settings. Change Windows DNS settings instead of messing with your router.
So I would go to System and Security.
Lucretial, if you are on our Discord, I suggest you direct message Patience. If you are on our Discord.
Great.
Lucretial, please.
Thanks, Jeff.
That, or even just jump into a voice chat channel.
Yeah, hop on in, bud. Come on down. Tech support.
Bum, bum, ba-da. Dun, dun, da-da.
So my understanding in yellow is I'm going to pop tech, and then you're going to be able to spend this and get out of here. Is that the idea?
Sorry?
My understanding from our previous discussions, if I pop tech, that gives you the chance to spend this and then get out of here, right?
I thought we agreed that I was going to keep that plan at this round. That's what we discussed.
Okay.
Remember, we had a secondary conversation to just make sure that was the...
I think that was part of the conversation where I was trying to yank you away from John in terms of support swapping.
Well, if you don't want me to support swap with him, then those were my...
Yeah, we'll see.
Lucretial, however that's pronounced, I think should get a permanent special.
Yeah, I am gonna pop
Discord
tech anyway, just because I don't
tech support.
Yeah, seriously, seriously.
Else for a while here.
Sure.
All right.
Guess I'm gonna double tech.
Don't you flip things. You flip things.
Sorry. You know, hundreds of games of habits, Celia. I apologize. All right. And yeah. Gonna get destroyed.
Our chat is rowdy tonight. All right. Oh, we got a tech happening right now, don't we?
There we go. Lucretial is now where he belongs. On the Discord. Oh, tech time. We'll catch up to tech here in a minute, everyone.
We're working on it right now.
We're catching up to this whole game. We've had some significant delays here at the start of round 3. It was a record pace.
I see the 5 trinkets.
But now we've kind of really pumped the brakes, hit the speed bumps. We'll see if the rest of this round can get back on track. I even feel like a lot of the momentum these players had is probably being lost just in terms of the deals that were being made and everything.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. We just lost Patience again.
Oh, my God. This is a nightmare.
We will see if he's...
Patience, honey, do you want to follow Imperial?
Yeah, I put the token up.
Okay.
This is a nightmare. I'm really sorry, people.
Hey, it's not his fault.
Yeah, no.
Why? Why are you kicking me out?
Y'all got that Corona internet.
Yeah.
No, the semis games is the only one I can't see. I can see all sorts of other games. I can't believe it.
Wait, I got a question to ask Caluin.
Patience, if you want to add me on Steam, I can just invite you.
No, I found it now. I found it now, man. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know what is happening.
Hunter wants to know if you got tech, Caluin.
There you go.
All right, I've got tech ready to go.
Cool. Let's check out the tech. What happened today? in Tech Town. L1Z1X does in fact skip up to Hyper using Tarman before he bails on Tarman.
Naalu,
Soul gets Spec Ops 2 first. Obviously, because of that defensive position they now find themselves in, does not need the mobility of Carrier 2 or anything like that. Just needs their infantry to maybe survive on planets they're on. We'll see if that pays off for them.
I believe that Matt changed the
Yssaril backtracks to anti-mass deflectors.
Check in the chat and don't say it out loud.
And Naalu gets Daxiv. Interesting. Yep, heading up green now, rediverting for Neural Glaive. We do see Destroyer 2 for Ghosts of Creuss. Maybe the first Destroyer 2 of the tournament. Not sure. And no tech for Barony. They did not have tokens. While we're on this tech page, I am going to double check some... Oops. Okay, here.
I'm just like a big pain in the ass.
I have to fix a thing.
You're not? Everything's okay. We love you.
Failed to connect password. Oh my god.
Sorry, patience. I just reposted it. I reposted it in the chat. I gave you the wrong password. This is the password I just posted in 2020 semifinals.
Okay, man.
And let's not say it out loud.
I thought, like, what's going on now?
The password is.
My machine is cursed.
And
Babada baby eats a boy.
If that's cool, Celia still.
The password is Babada baby eats a boy, which is the commercial that we love a lot.
We love it a lot. I'm really mad that the McElroys
also
do that bit because I've been doing that bit for years, and then they did it. It's like, no, I didn't steal that from them. I swear, we steal a lot of things from them, but this ain't one of them.
Here I come. Wow, me and Steam tonight, baby.
Leadership was just popped.
I'll follow for one.
I'm still thinking Celia.
I will be sad if one of the reasons Patience ends up losing is just because of routine connectivity problems that kind of throw his focus.
He's got more stamina than that.
Yeah, I think so, but I mean, we've seen it happen to other players where
are you done with
lots of
leadership?
issues, tech issues just cause all sorts of problems.
So you don't get too far behind. But I'm done.
I think I'm good.
Ed,
what's up, Snores?
I have to cyber.
You were talking about getting my promissory note for speaker. Can I ask for the trade good on top of it, or no?
Probably.
Why is there a meme of me and Dimensional Splicer being made? What's happening?
You remember the Dimensional Splicer thing that happened in round 1? Where you were like, oh.
I'd like the trade good on top of it, and I'm planning on taking trade. And if you want trade, then I'd like to keep the trade good. And I'm good.
Don't want trade. No, I don't want trade. I'm good.
Okay. Then yeah, you can have the trade good on top of it if I get picked and what gets revealed and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna play politics, and I'm gonna pass the speaker to Red.
All right, John made the deal. Not really sure. Game has gotten a little bit confusing. I apologize about that. I do not know what their deal was for speaker.
Celia, as I do politics, I'm gonna need to discard before I see the agendas, I think. Or before I see the agendas, so.
All right.
Send the speaker to Red. Thank you.
See the speaker token sold. Man, it sucks how much my brain has been kind of pulled out of this just because of all the delays now. Gonna get back on the rails here. What do you say?
Tactical Bombardment is played.
Mm-hmm.
Very good action card.
Played or discarded?
Patience.
Discarded.
Nope. Thanks.
Khoodos, are we following politics?
No, we are not.
You should be all set with politics except for the agendas there, Snore.
Put both at the bottom, please.
Ooh, it's going to be a spicy agenda phase.
Can't wait.
Would have been spicier if I left those on top.
Do you, Mike, seeing as they're at the bottom, do you want to tell us what they are out of interest?
Yeah, sure. Well, one of them was just like free riders, and the other one was the Shard of the Throne.
Which one's that again? Can you remind me?
The hot potato.
Win a combat. Yeah, as soon as you win a combat, it changes hands and it gives a point. And I was just like,
Yeah,
nope, not on round 3.
Alright, where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Fun, so.
Blue.
is claiming he buried
Could've.
Shard.
Yep.
But no.
And then we're moving on to Soul. Here we see Soul activating home. Kind of weird, honestly, without moving anything out.
Okay, yellow.
Burning some trade goods, and that'll be it.
Just so you know, Red, I'm probably going to go for tech unless it's like the 3 tokens.
John,
gonna
let's
go
go
for
chat
leadership.
while yellow has his turn.
So it looks like blue will still be saving 5 trade goods, and they're just going to be banking
Oh,
2
right.
tech and 2 colors for later, even longer. Going to just keep being delayed on being able to get that objective they chose to not score. Let me go follow this secret
It's a
conversation.
good objective to save.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine to save, but they could have scored it and didn't. Pretty unfortunate. Well, is anyone going to go talk to John?
Patience, were you asking me to chat? Did I?
I was just thinking yellow's turn was going to be because that he may be taking a while. But no, it's good. It's going to be my turn here.
Lucretial. Lucretial.
Lucretial.
Lucretial. Lucretial. There are pictures of nachos being shared
just
in
needed
Twitch
token.
chat.
Oh, this was from my build at home. This wasn't from Warfare.
Gotcha. Then you are all.
Hey, Soul.
Hello.
What are the chances that I'd be
Thank
able to sell you my trade agreement for 3 trade goods?
Who's this?
Your neighbor, Purple.
I think this is only going to be worth 3 to me unless you're paying for the.
That depends.
So basically, I'm just giving you 3 now, like a round in advance.
Yeah, it depends if you get trade again.
Well, I'm not done, Celia, but I'm counting my fleet supply on my fighters. I might be doing something different. Sorry.
As 4th deck, I don't think I'm going to get trade.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, everybody's back. I didn't realize. I thought they were still in a secret conversation.
Yep, Celia, I'm done. That's good now. I don't
Right,
have
I'm
to
just
discard
gonna-
anything to fleet supply.
I think threatened enemies has already been scored, so this is just a little.
Defterus asks if blue and purple are neighbors, and they are. They share
Yes.
Blazar Saculag.
Well, now they're definitely
And now they're
neighbors. but
super
yeah, they had
neighbors.
Saculag before.
Double neighbor! Oh my god!
Double neighbors.
Double neighbor all the way.
Triple neighbors.
So the caption of this game is like Space Cats Peace Turtles Game 5, but the memes are from 2004.
Purple Rainbow is pretty recent.
Double Rainbow is not pretty recent. I hate to break it to you, Hunter.
That's pretty recent. It's like 5 or 6 years old, right?
No. 2010.
But 10 years old.
We can go now, John.
What does it mean?
Oh, it's your turn now. Okay.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
Oh,
not
no.
a very long turn.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, YouTube commenters. We've fallen off. We were doing so
Yeah.
good.
This is the one that's gonna get the comments.
Yeah, video 1 will be like, wow, they're really doing it. Video 2, oh my gosh, the content is getting so much better. And then video 3 is where they all bail again.
They suck.
Now we can if you want patience.
All right.
Yeah.
John gets his slice. And with that, he wants to support swap with patience. Which is the most
What?
interesting
Are they
of
really
the
doing
outcomes.
it?
Well, they haven't yet, but I think that's what he was saying. Is okay. I'm ready now. We can do this if we become. Oh, they are neighbors still. So yeah. Credial brings up a good point. Get ready for everyone on YouTube to litigate their opinions about what we should have done for tech support for patients.
Yeah, I'm gonna orbital drop onto Meg.
Yeah, we're gonna put your home phone number in the
Sounds good.
video description.
I've got my token there for
I
you.
can call you. Hey, I really think that you should have actually accessed the network settings.
You should have built your own internet. It's easy to do. You can do it with stuff from home in your kitchen.
I use this carrot.
I'm sorry.
So you
Yeah, all good.
a carrot and some baking soda and vodka, and you can build your own internet like that.
Ooh, buddy. You get yourself
All
a
right, here we
carbon.
go.
All
Hey,
right, this is
here
it. This is
we
what we've been
go.
waiting for. This is the round 3 we asked
L1.
for.
All right.
Ruins,
Speed.
souls,
Going once.
game.
Going twice. Go
The
ahead.
flanks be played, and it went through. Soul doesn't have any action cards at this point.
Y'all ready for this?
Matt, you're singing it too perfectly. We're gonna get a copyright strike.
And this dreadnought will use grab drive.
Come on and
Come
slam.
on and slam.
Listen to the jam.
I'm straight, dude.
Okay. And
Again,
use
John.
combat.
The coffee is rejuvenating me.
Again, John.
I'm going to use anti-fighter barrage to start with.
All right, hey. We
All
got
right.
fight.
So
It's my
final
turn.
movement. Move
Ooh,
on
I hope
to
the combat rollers
barrage.
work.
Me too.
I'll go
Wouldn't
ahead
that be a
and shoot.
shame? I know we're about to start like a big combat.
Yes,
Oh.
it's working.
It's working.
working!
All right. That looks like one hit.
So when discussing movies and all the remakes, there's one remake that I very badly want. Have I told you this, Hunter? I have. I can make Disney
We're on to combat.
billions of dollars. They just need to
No
call
one
me
has
up.
any
But
questions
I'm ready
there, anything
for
we're ready to-
the
If you
heavyweights
wanna retreat
gender
with us,
swap
it's fine.
remake.
No one will call you.
Okay.
You,
I'm listening.
I just
Who's gonna
I'm not
be
playing any cards
what's his
before combat.
face?
Yep.
Ben Stiller.
Ready for
Ben
combat.
Stiller. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure, but I know
Best Australian win.
All
that
right,
it doesn't
pass.
matter.
You
Ooh.
pass.
Best one.
Pass. You don't even have talent.
I don't have the talent. It's just the idea. It's just the best
Wow.
idea for a movie. I don't
Zero
need
and zero.
I'm not a casting director here. I'm also not about to make those decisions for the all-female leading team. Hunter.
Oh, okay. Well,
One
then
inch.
you obviously didn't watch the Ghostbusters.
And I will lose.
All right, that was unnecessary shade.
Yeah.
thrown at a movie that
I do
didn't
agree
work
that
anyway.
Rebel Wilson is in it somewhere.
And again.
Third round?
Yep.
And Jonah Hill's
No
sister,
hits for me, and I assume, yeah.
who was also in
All right,
Booksmart,
Blue, please
Cool.
assign-
and I forget her name
I'll
because it is
bombard first before signing.
quite difficult to
Bombardment
recall.
happens first.
That is correct.
Anyways, this
Bombardment
is enough
ready.
distraction. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Let's. I mean, this is actually not going to be close, but
Yeah, this isn't like a big deal fight.
These.
Okay, please assign.
Now
you're.
Yeah, now there's this.
Looking at awful grab
this is
forces
lost
to the
cause.
surface of Mechatol Rex.
All right,
You're talking Harrow, friend.
Yeah.
To roll for infantry soul.
Yep, that's right.
A 5.
What is it, a 5 or greater? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, so he'll be back. And you got 2 hits. I'll just do my first round now.
Versus, he did have to put a token there during the agenda phase, but L1Z1X took Warfare, so they were able to lift that token. Turns out, Diplomacy and Diplomacy Riders, not that useful, because there's a strategy card that overrides it. Another feather in the cap of Diplo sucks hat.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
All right. Successful steal of Mechatol.
All right, just need that planet to change hands.
It has. He's grabbed Mechatol.
Yeah, sorry, I jumped the gun there.
Did it all sneakily.
All right, patience.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall asleep on us yet.
No, I'm not falling asleep, dude. Don't worry.
Yeah, Patience is in.
This is Patience's world. You're in his Thunderdome.
Okay, John. John, you there?
Red.
Oh,
have a look
if
if you want.
It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Is it my turn?
Is this my
no,
thing?
it's my turn, but I want to do it now.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Okay, we're support swapping.
It's time.
Cutting out Lizix completely.
Yeah,
Wow.
love this.
Right.
I like
This-
that he called it out
I
right
guess,
away.
Yeah, this rules. Oop. Nope.
Oh,
Sorry, Lizix, man. We couldn't make a
No,
deal,
that's
and
fine. I thought we did make a deal.
no, man.
Deftress in the chat.
Oh
Learn
my
from
God.
my
Both sides of the
mistakes.
fence, man.
This is.
Not at all.
Yeah, this is the first time Khoodos is learning of this.
Kudos truly has been had
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, playing both sides is what you guys did.
yeah, it's true.
We were yanking you back and forth, man, and you weren't making up your mind. So I'm sorry.
I don't necessarily agree with that interpretation. Like he wasn't making up his mind, but in the end, I don't think that's
see,
why
this is what you get when you
this
attack
decision
Soul.
was made.
Everyone pay attention.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I wanted to keep Soul down, and I went and made the play, and now you're
They played Kudos pretty hard.
punishing me for it. Just doesn't seem kosher, man.
It's not just me, man.
I mean, Lizix,
All right.
you could always support swap with me, and we could sort
Yeah, totally.
That legit might happen now.
Oh, sorry. This dude's landing on there now.
All right, and what do we do with the other one?
These two are landing on mirror.
2v1
Is this the
actually
thing that's
not
happening?
a for sure thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Two,
not
four,
great
two,
odds.
one,
No bombardment.
That I worry about that Dreadnought over Tarman though.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay.
Could try and take some of Patience's planets, but I think he's got enough spare, I guess, to get 6.
I'm not
Yeah.
playing any
Wait, he's
cards.
already got them.
This is such a dirty, immediate betrayal. Not only did they not support for their swap with L1Z1X, but Ghost is also like, oh, by the way, I'm also going to start just digging into your stuff. I'm just going to take your whole...
What is Patience's point? Oh, 2 and
Are you?
colors,
Is
I
it,
see.
we ready
I
for
was
combat?
confused.
Can people hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm not
I'm
playing.
not
any
sure
cards.
why he needs to take this system right now, though. I think this is a bit much.
Is yellow playing any cards?
Considering the rest of his slice, like you were saying, yeah, that Dreadnought is kind of a threat, and this is very empty.
Sorry.
L1's got plenty of command counters. This is a bit much.
Go ahead and roll.
Brian in chat points out he could have taken out L1's home system.
All right, he's dead.
What is this for? There's a reason for this.
Snorecerer, you ready?
I don't.
What's up? You want to do it?
Seems to be the thing.
All right, support swap.
It's his third industrial, and then he could try to take Tarman.
Oh, Perf boys left together, apparently.
Who's speaking? Sorry.
This is Sol with only 2 having support swaps.
Yeah.
We're all doing this because we
Looks
knew
like
you
it'll
were
have
going to
to be.
ally as being from Perth. That's why everybody else support swapped.
Oh please, come on! I've shown where my loyalties lie. I attack.
Hey. How did you guys know we're sat in the same room?
That's right. You guys are like just across the living room from each other over there. Oh man.
Is Barony just being ignored in all of this and making significant gains?
Yeah. Oh well. There you go.
Yeah, but you can still score the 2 and 2, so I'm not too bad about costing you this.
Real bad for yellow.
Oh, that's not
so real bad for yellow.
Kinda
I'm
getting
not losing this.
played
This is
by
Lizix
the
that's being attacked
table.
again.
Yep. That's fine, Barony. Like, do what you must.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah, what's up?
Call me crazy,
What?
but
I will. You're crazy.
well, okay. First off, the cards have not been passed over,
Take your time.
but Ghost just took a red skip and a yellow skip this round and has 2 red techs. Is Patience going worse on Ghosts?
Shush, Matt. I don't want to talk about that if that isn't.
If that's not happening yet.
So please shut up. But you make a strong case in that I don't know why he did it.
The
if that
censorship
isn't
really
the
upped
thing.
its game.
Yeah.
Because of the word arse. That's so funny.
All right, I'll play.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's why. I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah, well, it's like the SCPT thing that CP is getting censored.
Yeah,
it's
the
great.
TTS sensors have gone.
Alright, so a skilled retreat is
wild.
being played by yellow, going once, going twice.
Where are we skilled retreating? Ah, beta.
Alright,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
yellow.
So now he's gonna jump into his Quan. Just going okay. Double down at home at Mechatol. I don't like that. I would have rather. He's got issues at home. He should have gone to Quan, in my opinion. I think that's way too many ships on Mechatol.
Yeah, I don't think he sees that play.
Right, you know it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I it's fine.
And then oh man, and then Naalu takes up his free. Yeah, it's just everything all at once.
They are.
This
I'm totally.
This
fine
literally could be lights
carving
out
them up.
for L1.
But don't accuse me of playing both sides.
Yeah.
Because I refuse to support with anyone.
Yeah.
No.
No. And I'm not accusing you.
I'm not
of
accusing you, man.
betraying
I'm not accusing you. I just wanted a deal.
No, I'm nice.
So John and I made a deal, basically, is what happened.
I mean, that's what you said as you attacked me, Patience. You said
Francis Q, the reigns of Castamere.
Okay, my apologies. That's a mischaracterization.
The fact that these two are working together to this extent.
And I didn't feel like it was going to happen. And John told me that you were offered your support. So I was like, okay. John's offered me the same thing. I got to do it.
But John still has claws.
But you're right. I apologize for mischaracterization.
Sure.
Snorecerer is going to pass.
Snorecerer is going to step out of the way of the crazy
I'm just gonna
stuff.
build it there, Glosser.
I honestly, I'll say I just said this about Barony, But this is also prime Snorecerer real estate.
I was just about to say, I bet the rest of this game is we spend the rest of this game talking about John Impatience and then Snorecerer wins.
Yep.
Guarantee it.
That is every Snorecerer win I've ever seen. Is like, there's a lot of stuff happening over there. Wait, who won? What? Yssaril? Oh, come on.
Is that final yellow?
I believe so.
You're all good.
Look at it.
God, this is like...
Yeah, Veritas calling it out. L1 takes care of Soul on Mechatol S and then gets screwed by the table as a thing.
Immediately. These players are vicious.
Yeah, the gloves.
Oh, Andy.
Oh, Ghosts, you dirty bird.
You guys don't want to be calling me Sneaky.
Oh, man.
Oliver. You can just call me that.
Rough business.
No, let's keep calling.
Trying not to be sneaky.
I'm gonna keep calling you Sneaky, so we know to not trust you.
No, guys. Guys,
really?
trust
That's
me.
your first name.
Yeah.
I think it's too late.
Trust me.
I think it's too late, Sneaky.
No. Sneaky's a family name. Ask my mom, Sneaky Margaret. All right.
All right. I have no abilities to play at this time.
All right, I'm not playing any cards. Oh, wait a second. That's a wormhole. So I got Splicer here.
Yeah, you sure do.
So I'll sign the hit to the Dreadnought with Splicer.
Okie doke.
All right, Hero Dreadnought. Here we go.
Three bombardment rolls. Playing bunker or anything like that, man?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Should be 3 dice. Why is it only 2? Anyway, I can roll a third dice, but doesn't seem to be necessary.
Yeah, I really
Please make sure that
now even more dislike that Dreadnought retreating to Mechatol.
Okay.
Hold up. How did you get both those Dreadnoughts there?
And the bill's already in the protection.
Gravity drive. Wormhole.
Do you need gravity drive to, and wouldn't that just get one there?
One movement. Slipstream.
looks good.
Hey, real quick. Were 2 Dreadnoughts supposed to be able to make it to Tarman?
Oh. Shouldn't they? No. You're right, Matt.
You're right, Hunter.
Okay, check the rolling.
For the rolls.
Check the rolls and see if it mattered. Like the first numbers on the rolls.
First number hit on the second roll. Or on the first, I don't know how many rolls there were.
Yeah. I mean,
your only roll was a first. You were first hit on both.
Okay, sorry about that. My apologies. Bad behavior.
I caught it.
So do we redo?
People are calling us
a protocol here.
No. We just go with the first set of like read it from left to right.
Ones.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, cool. Sorry about that.
Patience. Where did this one come from?
My home system.
Your home system. Never mind. Thought one of them came from another place with Slipstream. So.
No. Sorry about that, everybody.
I'm gonna play Spy on Sneaky.
I like this.
Spy on Soul. Going once,
Sneaky.
going twice.
He definitely doesn't have a sabotage. Which is actually that kind of begs why.
How do you want me to do this? Drag them all out of my hand into just like a little pile? Or...
Yeah, press R, and then I'll just grab one off the top. You can shuffle them, and I'll grab them off the top. You can also press G, I've learned, to group them. That was a new thing.
That's correct.
Defterus
And I am all out
is
of
in
actions.
chat saying Patience actually messaged Defterus after their game. And this is Defterus and Jaybird, where they kind
I
of
believe I'll be passing.
ruined each other's chances. And his first question was, why didn't you and Jaybird just eat Soul? Which is what we now see him and John doing to L1.
3.
It's so funny how much this is a
Hey, John, let's
version
check one more time.
Yeah.
of
It's like a direct reaction.
That's everybody.
And multiple times they've called that game out specifically. Like, this is a reaction to
And now
seeing
they-
what happens in the other game.
right.
What's
Okay.
up, buddy?
Oh, I guess I'll
Alright.
just go back and score. Just hold on a second.
Yep. Red, what are you scoring?
I'm scoring the text.
Okay, patience.
Okay, yeah, let's do that, John. Ooh, where the fuck?
Wait, is it? We're
I typed 6
scoring now.
planets. I hope you saw it, Viz.
Snorecerer, what you scoring, bud?
You coming over, John?
Yeah, no.
Raul, what you scoring?
Scoring 5 trade goods. Got them in the area for you. Thank you.
Here we go. Here we go.
Khoodos, what you scoring?
Pretty big score for round 3. We've seen a lot of games where like these things get stalled out, but again, these players have all been hitting the scoreboard fast. Oh, I missed that second. Oh, you got it though. Okay, good. I never even noticed that the second support for the throne swap
Patience
happened.
scoring 2 texts and 2 colors.
Yssaril Barony, huh? Yeah, and Soul should be
White,
at 5
what are you
points,
scoring?
but opted last round to just not score a public. Still not in love with it. If Soul ends up
now
losing
we
by
can
1
play-
point, and it's that one or something, it's like it. We'll see, or they should be at 6, I guess. But
You moved
regardless.
Soul up, not me.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, did our scoreboard break?
All right.
Did it?
I guess
What do you
so.
mean?
She's having to move the tokens on
All
purpose.
right, I believe.
We used to have it
the scores are
automated.
out.
Yeah.
And
It
you
did
guys
break.
are back, so I'm going to flip the next objective. The last stage,
Yeah, that's the whole reason I liked the auto tracker.
develop weaponry, 2 unit upgrades.
Gotcha.
2 unit upgrades. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I did
Pretty
not want to see that
graspable
for Yssaril.
basically everybody.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah.
I don't like it for Yssaril chance. Although they do have the ability to get it. Like they have the tech in place.
This is so the
Alright.
situation though with the
Please
SAR or
commit
with
your
the
command counters.
with
Please return
L1
your strategy
basically
cards if that is what you
down
would
and
like
out
to do.
Yeah.
with
I'm
Mechatol.
gonna
So
count up
Mechatol is
influence,
just
and I'm gonna
not a
start
factor
the
anymore
agilities and
for
just
everybody else. It's interesting.
Wait a second. Okay. Did Celia?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. The 8. When the 8 popped, that was the second time it popped, right?
Yeah, it was the second round. Imperial has been
It
played.
was the second time Imperial popped. Okay, and I put a command token in here at the time.
Yeah, you were away from table, but I believe Celia dealt
Did I
you
get a
one.
secret. Okay, but I paid for it both times, so okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Celia.
I did grab it and put it in the bag. I thought I dealt you a secret, but you weren't sitting there, so
Got
I
it.
might have just skipped.
I greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Patience just saw.
I was confused for a moment.
Okay. Whew.
Okay, count them up.
So round 3, we're about to go into this agenda phase, but maybe we can talk a little bit about. There were some significant delays there, but the big takeaway here is this L1 betrayal. He spent the entire first 20 minutes of round 1 trying to like appease both Ghosts and Naalu.
I'm gonna be a bit bold. I think L1 is out.
Yeah, I do
not
too.
I think that was too rough. The way it
Mhm.
was coordinated, that was too much.
Yeah, they're sitting at 2 now, and they don't have like an incredibly. They don't have. I mean, these aren't like the most difficult objectives in the world, but they don't have like a clear path.
All
They're
right.
just boxed in is the problem.
Well, I don't know.
Like,
2 tech. I mean, 2 upgrades, 5 trade goods. The only one that could be difficult is intimidate the council.
Ancient has already.
And they have
been
enough ships
paid,
on
so
Mechatol
Red,
that they could
whenever you're
split
ready.
those in. I don't know. It still feels a bit early.
I do not think that. I think that L1
got it. So our first
doesn't have a lot of
agenda
options
is
for
Minister
scoring
of Scientists.
secrets, so
Yeah.
they might
Who
be
doesn't
just
want
be
to
getting
spend
1 point
resources
next
to
round.
Yeah.
Research and
True.
That's the problem.
Research and
Yeah.
technology. The elected player gains
They're
his
at
card
3
when
next
this card
round.
results
That's it.
primary or secondary ability
Yep.
technology strategy card. He does not need to spend resources to research technologies. No win from the speaker.
I think we can all agree the safest thing would be to give it to the player in last place.
Who's that?
That would be me.
Is that the player in first place talking? No.
No, this is the lizards.
Livzix saying the safest thing is to give it to Livzix.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's not like I'm biased.
All right. So when starting with
Oh,
Red says
I haven't
no.
been going to scoreboard chat. I'm sorry, everybody. We haven't been updating
Yeah,
on
let's
the
do the
actual
score
proper
page.
scoreboard.
Well, that's fine. It's been pretty simple thus far, but
Yeah.
we should
Patience,
get back
anyone?
there
No,
now.
no win. No.
What are the wins out of interest?
It's veto, political secret, and quash.
Okay.
Quash, which doesn't matter. And veto's
Let's
already
see
been
everyone's
discarded, so
texts. What
there's
are you saying?
only political secrets. Yellow.
Oh, texts.
Yeah.
Fargo freaked me out.
I think no win from yellow. So red after.
Yeah, I'm gonna assassinate Patience. I'm into this card, and that gives me the most votes.
Ooh. Okay.
Assassinate going once, going twice.
I'm dead.
It's interesting that Barony carved
after
out a
is
nice little
2-3.
swing round out of that being forced into taking Imperial thing and made the most out of it.
White after.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was talking about Barony making the most out of that, being forced into taking Imperial last round because of the agenda
All right.
phase.
Let's start with you, green.
And getting a successful swing round out of it anyways, putting them in a lead, but a lead that nobody's.
I would say it's a pretty meager swing round
Well,
that they have.
well, I mean, they're sitting on 5 and nobody cares about it. Is I think a big deal to
Keep
me.
one.
If you can hold a point lead and nobody is treating you like a target,
White, before you abstain.
and their slice looks
Yes.
gummed, I would call it, not well defended, but gummed.
Yeah, except for they're not ahead on the tech objectives.
Yeah,
abstain,
and that's
right?
where
They
they're
might
about to
get-
slow down.
I don't have a lot to offer a lot of people.
Okay, well, white, this
I
is the
could give
lizards.
you.
We'll see. We'll see if Barony gets Imperial again. I'll change
All I
my
can
mind.
say is
but I think
Yssaril is
I think
second
Barony
place, right? And is more of a
is
threat to
kind
you
of
than I
off
am.
kilter or off timing is off
I
as
can offer
far
you my
as
trade
like
agreement.
them
Yeah, but we're
swinging
supposed
up
to,
points.
and also I'd rather.
Well, that's the thing. He has no other way
Let it go to red.
to counter
Yeah.
you if you go ahead and get the Minister for Tech.
Spynet for 10 votes, White.
Wow. That's a hot deal.
It is a pretty good deal.
Yeah. But just keep in mind that
There's like one
having
card.
support
There's
swapped,
one card
you've
that I
got no
don't want
way
to give
to
away, but
just keep in mind that having support swap Barony, you have no way to stop him. Otherwise, you can't attack him, without losing your point if he starts to get ahead of you.
That is an excellent point, but also Spynet.
Exactly.
I don't envy your
Late
decision.
game power, baby.
Some questions in chat about what Soul was up to this last round. This is kind of a Minister of Science's business. Let's go take a look. They spent it on that.
Well.
Okay,
So,
Yellow,
between the
unfortunately, I can't
three
help
of
you
us-
out.
Yeah, between the three of us, we can make sure it doesn't go to Yssaril. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I would prefer you having it, to be honest. Just because, yeah, Sarah was known for pulling some sneaky plays. He's not finished any of his secrets yet, and this just gives him like a bit of a.
I was going to offer Red my trade agreement free of charge just to get it to go to me.
Now, Naalu, so
I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I told Patience. John doesn't talk until it's his turn. That may be a quick abstain, that may not be, but
sure.
I'm waiting on Red's turn because no matter what blue and yellow do, Red is the only one that matters to me.
Yeah.
Then yellow, yeah, like I can't do anything. I'm just going to abstain.
Well,
I'll put all your votes on yourself because then I can.
I will.
You sure you don't want the trade agreement?
John, before you make a decision, you and Ghosts are cannibalizing my slice. You've made your point.
Yep.
And now I'm crippled, right? So I'm not a threat. You should go and turn your attention to other people. And the thing is, if you continue making things bad for me, I could just turn my force of Mechatol Rex onto you for vengeance. And that wouldn't help me. It would just secure my loss, pretty much. But that's all the leverage I have. And so if my game is completely tanked, I will have no qualms about getting my vengeance to stop either of you from winning. But I still think we can be friends, right? And it would start with
On the other hand,
become Minister for Sciences.
One trade, and you can get 3 trade goods for abstaining.
Yeah. Though if you, I don't think green. Yeah, this is Red. I hear ya. I'm gonna take green on his offer and take his trade agreement.
All right.
And I abstain.
All right. Agenda 1 knocked out. Not an exciting one, but watching these players basically negotiate anything is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right, I do need you guys to exhaust planets from your votes.
Pretty great that L1 got that, actually, because they are just a hair behind on the tech objectives. So this will help them get 2 unit upgrades next time.
Yssaril?
To be stuck with trade goods. Yssaril, yeah.
Okay, you said L1.
Oh, sorry, I meant
You're good.
Yssaril. The
All right,
chat
John,
has been
it's
saying
back
that
to
the
you
next
whenever you're
agenda must
ready.
be Ixthian.
Okay, our next agenda
Nope.
is Homeland Defense.
Ooh.
It is a law. If we
Whoa.
vote for it, each player can have.
This could
any
be
number
big
of
for
PDS on
Ghosts.
planets they
Ghosts'
control.
whole
If we vote
freaking
against,
plan.
Each player destroys 1 of their PDS, and your speaker has no wins.
Not me.
It's Blues wins.
Oh, sorry.
Snore, I think, doesn't have any ones.
Ghosts
Yeah,
wants
also
this
wins.
so
White
bad.
no, blue no, purple no, yellow. Okay, so we're on after, starting with red.
We are going to put a trade rider 4.
This is upside down. I hate that.
Yeah.
Please fix that.
There,
please.
it did.
That was against, by the way, Red.
Yeah, 4's on the green side. There you go.
I was making it where the card was facing at the time, but sure, I get the green means 4.
Right, where's purple gonna go on this?
Depends on the riders, man. I can be bought, Snore.
Have nothing else to sell.
Oh, you gave
If you
away
haven't-
Spynet?
I gave away Spynet and trade
Yeah.
agreement.
That happened.
Patience, and I'm down for buying as well. I've got 2 trade agreements, and I won't need them if I get the 5 trade goods.
Yeah.
But we can see where the other riders go.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
obviously-
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, Patience is basically going to swing this however he wants.
Yeah.
So
Snore, are you going to play an after?
he's probably going to get it the way he wants and some trade goods out of this,
Right.
basically. So this is a very good agenda for Ghosts.
Yeah, these people are going to want to pay. Well, I don't know. I don't think he'll get paid to go
Nope.
4 when these people know he wants
Yellow.
4.
Red, green.
We'll see. I mean, it would be cool, but
For you, white.
See, the thing is, he could threaten to go against because he could stand to lose the against. He's got a PDS on rescue.
Yeah, I don't really
that
think it
even
matters
think
what I
is
do.
useful at all.
I'm also wanting to go this side though, so all 8 against.
I can be bought, everybody.
So there's 1 trade
See,
agreement.
I'm telling you, he can go either way.
What's that one worth, John?
It's worth 3. I'm willing to toss mine in as well, so I get 5, you get 6. I'm not worried about it. But we have to do it on a, you know what I mean, like the next action or whatever.
Yeah, no way trade's getting to me. That's the problem. Okay, other offers to go for or to go against? I mean,
no.
I'm just ready for the 4 movement, Warson.
I mean, my tendency is to go against, quite frankly.
I know, I get it. That's why I'm trying to pay you the 6 trade goods to go for.
Yeah.
Or the equivalent of 4 trade goods. You know what I mean? You'll be able to sell them for 2 apiece.
I'm with you.
This is such a good spot for patience.
Where did all
Right now.
those
He
trade
can
goods
milk
go? Yeah,
them.
blue.
He can milk them so good right now.
Guess you
Fighters and infantry.
I guess so.
Building and then the 5 trade goods objective.
Gotcha.
I always get worried about economic initiative coming out.
Fair enough, man. I'm with you. And when I'm in that situation, I'm like, can I pay this politics guy a trade good to tell me what happened? But I guess he bought him the bullet, didn't he? Okay, I will take that offer, John.
Okay, cool. There's one now, and I'll give you mine.
17-4.
He was looking to get paid anything.
Oh, of course. He could have gone either way with it. Literally the only thing I haven't really liked about Patience's play is that I just did not get
John,
this BDS on rescue.
There's no need for you to wait.
I'm still questioning the Aaron Amir take.
No,
we'll see where that pays off.
Warsons, dude. Oh, also, so
and Lizix. This is Sol. Did you want to organize a Perf Boys?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to be able to attack you anyway, so may as well, right?
Yeah. I don't need to be attacked at this point. I'm like, even with Barony and Naalu's one behind, and so is Yssaril, who are like, Naalu with a 0 can snipe a win, and Yssaril have Yssaril.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys are, now that the agenda phase is done, I don't think you guys are neighbors anymore.
Oh, we're not
still the end of the agenda phase. You can do it. Just
well, this is exactly the debate we had in the rules, like the rules the other day. Oh yeah, like,
they can do it during the timing window of the resolution of the agenda, right?
That's exactly the debate we had. I'm not gonna like pronounce on it because there were definitely people on both sides of it, but this is the exact debate we had. Once
they better not be bringing rules hell crap into this game.
Yeah, that's the question.
Those rules hell discussions can stay where they belong.
The yellow's not allowed to vote.
Guys, there's no point.
It's already been resolved.
Speculating. It's up to the moderator. So
it is up to me. I am in the process of wrapping it all up, and you guys are talking, so I'm going to let it happen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yssaril, where would you like to put through that warfare writer?
I've put it on my home system.
Thank you.
And just to be clear, yellow and blue, I wasn't trying to stop it. It's just so funny because like there was like a
here's the last
15 posts by many different people debate about this exact question like yesterday or the day before in the rules chat. So that's why I was bringing it up.
But once again, it's one of those things where we're in a tournament setting, so it kind of matters. But at the same time, technically, nobody stopped to be like, "Oh, it's yellow's timing window," even though he's not allowed to vote. Now we can do this trade. Oh
no, it was more that she'd already resolved she already had moved
I know, but
the agenda up top. But I'm with you. I'm just saying it's just funny that it happened because it was this big debate and we were all like, Milty, tell us what Dane said, and Milty's like, Dane hasn't ruled on this actually.
Good thing it's my call.
That's right. You're the only
Celia is your Dane now.
With everything, I gave the trade goods to where they needed to go.
Right, for the sake of
we are going to
YouTube, I just want to say, sorry, round 3 was so weird, but that's the end of it.